This legendary pro player is kicked out of his team and ends up managing an internet cafe. When the game launches its 10th server, he returns, armed with 10 years of experience, memories, and a homemade weapon. Our story begins with the advertisement for the MMORPG Glory, celebrating its 10th anniversary, highlighting over 130 million players with the legendary battle god, Shou, as the star. Inside the game, Shou, using the account One Autumn Leaf, helps defeat a powerful boss in a 100-player dungeon. After the battle, Shou's past achievements with Excellent Era, including 3 championships, are mentioned. However, Shou is told that the new player, Sun Xiang, will take over his role as captain and the One Autumn Leaf account, and Shou is offered a training partner role, but chooses to retire instead. He signs the contract and leaves the team, followed by a tearful Su Mucheng, whom he reassures that he'll return after resting for a year. Later, Shou stumbles upon Happy Internet Cafe, where he's assigned a computer. There, he meets Chengguo, a frustrated player who loses her 50-second match. Shou takes over her station and wins, which catches Chengguo's attention. Though she initially doubts he's a pro, Shou hints at being Shou, but she dismisses it, and when he shows his ID, it reads Shou, not Shou, to her disappointment. Moments later, Chengguo challenges him to a glory 1v1 for a job, and Shou agrees to take part. He retrieves a first edition account card, mentioning he's played for almost 10 years. Chengguo is stunned and gives him a test: stay awake all night. Shou passes the test, and they start playing the game together. Shou, revisiting old beginner tutorials, picks up the legendary weapon Myriad Manifestation Umbrella. The two join a dungeon where the Midnight Phantom Cat appears. Shou's sharp skills help the group, but he soon realizes one player, Sleeping Moon, is intentionally sabotaging the team. When the rest of the group dies, Shou confronts Sleeping Moon, exposing his plan to take all the loot. Sleeping Moon tries to suck up to Lord Grimm, but Lord Grimm brushes him off. When the cat pounces, Sleeping Moon's HP drops to 0. Lord Grimm picks up his Myriad Manifestation Umbrella, which transforms into a battle lance, and the aggro shifts to him as the last remaining party member. Chengguo wakes up from a nap to see Shou playing at a slow pace. A system announcement pops up declaring Lord Grimm the first to kill the Midnight Phantom Cat, exciting her. Shou explains the situation to her, and she becomes upset by Sleeping Moon's claims that Lord Grimm stole the boss. Though Shou is calm, he admits he's mad. She thanks him for lending her his coat and goes to sleep. Because of Sleeping Moon's spamming, Shou struggles to join another group but sees Sleeping Moon's group needs a player. He joins, and they head to Green Forest. Shou carries the raid and solos the boss Livid Shadowcat. When Green Forest proves impossible, they move to Spider Cave after Lord Grimm reaches level 10. In Spider Cave, Lord Grimm kills little spiders and fights a boss with a 17-hit combo. The Full Moon Guild members are impressed by his speed and skills, believing his APM is over 200. The system announces the first clear at Spider Cave. Blue River and his team, too late to get the first clear, vow to find out who Lord Grimm is. Shou's group faces the hidden boss Spider Emperor, and Lord Grimm commands the fight with precision. He uses Shadow Clone to cover for Sleeping Moon and keeps the rhythm of the battle, leading them to victory. Blue River learns about Lord Grimm and reacts with panic as other guilds claim first kills. Shou receives friend invites from Blue River, who offers him a spot on his team at Frost Forest. Shou requests rare materials in exchange, and after a series of negotiations, they agree. Later, Shou, confused about the time, heads to Chengguo and tells her about his recent accomplishments. He goes to sleep in the storage room, where she feels bad but is reassured by Shou's indifference. In the afternoon, news breaks that Shou, the captain of Excellent Era, retired. Shou reflects on his past as One Autumn Leaf. Outside, he sees Chengguo crying, offering her a cigarette before fetching tissues. After she heads inside, Shou looks at Excellent Era's building, walking away with a sense of finality. In the game, Blue River and Blue Brook Guild await Lord Grimm's arrival. They notice he hasn't picked a class and question his strategy, but he insists on an offensive team setup, rejecting the cleric and knight. Inside the Frost Forest dungeon, he lures goblins with a one-wave rush strategy, performing a difficult Z-shake maneuver, impressing the team. With commands to unleash powerful skills, they defeat the goblins and beat the dungeon's record time. Outside, Blue River boasts to rival guilds, only for Lord Grimm to abruptly leave Blue Brook, leading to mockery from other guilds. The next morning, Shou finds Chengguo asleep on the couch, leaves a blanket, and goes to bed. By afternoon, Chengguo returns with Tang Rou, who expresses interest in dueling a supposed expert. When Tang Rou meets Shou, she bets 100 yuan on their duel. Inside the arena, Shou demonstrates expert moves, shifting his weapon between forms and outplaying Tang Rou with ease. Spectators are thrilled, recognizing Lord Grimm. Although Tang Rou thinks she's won, Shou uses a ninja skill to dodge and finishes her off. He critiques her gameplay, which only motivates her to bet for rematches. After losing repeatedly, Tang Rou, determined to improve, requests a glory account, setting her sights on beating Shou one day. Setting up her new account as Soft Mist, a battle mage. Though Chen Gui jokingly critiques the username, Tang Rou dismisses the importance of names, valuing skill above all. While on a smoke break, Shou overhears other players discussing the appearance of the wild boss blood gunner Yag in the tent server, with the 3 top guilds preparing to claim the kill. Inside the boneyard, the guild leaders, Plantigo Seed, Blue River, and Cold Knight find themselves in a tense standoff, watching as a low-level player, Steamed Bun Invasion, unexpectedly takes on the boss with reckless abandon. When Lord Grim, Shou, arrives, he teams up with Steamed Bun Invasion and their ragtag party, strategically coordinating attacks that throw the guild leaders off balance. Attempting to sway Shou with offers of rare materials, the guild leaders fail to realize Shou's plan until it's too late. With a precise 200-hit combo, he triggers the boss's special ability, summoning a horde of undead right where the guild leaders stand. In the chaos, Shou and his team finish off Blood Gunner Yag, earning the first kill announcement. At the café, Tang Rou and Chen Gui overhear patrons discussing Lord Grim's achievement. Back online, Blue River reaches out to Shou in frustration, annoyed that his guild lost the boss. Shou's cheeky response? Wild bosses are meant to be stolen. Shortly after, a new system announcement shakes things up. Excellent Dynasty has beaten his Frost Forest record, marking the start of a new challenge for Shou and his unlikely team. At Tyranny's headquarters, team captain Han Wenqing is in the middle of his workout when he overhears his teammates gossiping about Zhou Zikai. Annoyed, Han Wenqing makes his presence known, prompting the teammates to quickly scatter. Soon after, Zhang Xinjie, Tyranny's tactician, approaches Han and hands him a report on Excellent Dynasty, the in-game guild of Excellent Era. Zhang suspects that the Frost Forest record-breaking run was actually orchestrated by none other than Shou. Meanwhile, at Happy Internet Café, Shou is assembling a team to reclaim the Frost Forest record. When Chen Gui asks him who will play the launcher role, he casually hints that he has someone in mind. That evening, Shou and the café patrons watch a match between Excellent Era and 301 Degrees. Sun Xiang, using one autumn leaf, dominates the group competition in a series of 1v3 victories, but Shou confidently predicts Excellent Era's downfall in the team competition. True to his insight, 301 Degrees exploits Excellent Era's lack of coordination, leading to their defeat, though the outcome is confirmed only after a blackout at the cafe interrupts the stream. Later, as Shou and Tang Rou are at the front counter, former Excellent Era teammates Lu Hao and Chen Yahui arrive. Lu Hao tries flirting with Tang Rou, then shifts to taunting Shou. Shou remains unbothered, reminding Lu Hao of his numerous past mistakes, which had warranted Shou's criticism. When Lu Hao's ego gets too inflated, Shou swiftly throws both him and Chen Yahui out of the cafe, using drunk customer as his justification. The team assembles in front of Frost Forest. Crowd Lover, a tyrannical ambition elementalist, meets Lord Grim's group and is surprised to find 2 apparent newbies, Steamed Bun Invasion and Soft Mist, among their ranks. Just before they enter, Su Muching arrives, playing as the launcher Cleansing Mist. As they begin the dungeon run, their incredible damage output and lightning-fast actions leave Crowd Lover astonished. Even Steamed Bun and Soft Mist, the supposed rookies, keep up with over 200 APM, rapidly improving under Shou's guidance. At one point, Su Muching uses an advanced launcher technique, the delivery gun, catching Crowd Lover's attention. He begins to suspect her true identity as he connects her skill level with her class and gender. In a quiet room, a picture of 3 people sits on a windowsill. Su Muching glances at it briefly, her faint smile hinting at old memories. Shou advises her to avoid such high-level techniques to prevent arousing suspicion. When she stops, Crowd Lover dismisses it as a fluke. After days of training, the team finally sets a record in Frost Forest, only for Excellent Dynasty to beat it. Shou tells Tang Rou he has no plans to retake it. Thanks for sticking till the end. The next part will be soon. Like and subscribe if you enjoyed the video.